What I want to talk to you today about is one of the things that I see in Facebook that people are making a mistake about. When we take on clients, one of the first things we're going to go and look is their Facebook page and how they're doing, especially if their target market is most likely going to be in Facebook, which is the vast majority of businesses. You know, obviously if you have teeny boppers, you need to be in Snapchat and Instagram. But the vast majority of businesses that I deal with, their target market is on Facebook, predominantly on Facebook. So now I go and look at their Facebook page, and one of the things that I see is I see a lot of companies actually posting. I will say they'll have those 2 to 3 posts a day, and they do it religiously almost and systematically, and yet there's absolutely zero engagement with it. So the way I look at it from my perspective is they are throwing mud at the wall and they are hoping it's going to stick. The problem with that is, in essence it's fine because they're putting out content and that's really how they're looking at it, but I'm looking at it because I'm a reverse engineer and I'm a marketer. I'm looking at it from Facebook's standpoint. And Facebook's, their objective or their mission is to put the most relevant and interesting content in front of you. You're going to go, think about it, and you're going to go on Facebook and you're going to browse on Facebook. Facebook's job is to try to give you the most relevant and most interesting content so you come back. Because if they give you boring stuff, you're going to say, I'm just getting garbage here. This is not interesting. So how does Facebook figure this out? Well, it looks at the content. Was it liked? Was it engaging? Did people comment on it? You're most likely to get a piece of content in your feed that is highly shared, highly commented on, and highly liked. Because if other people like it, then most likely you're going to like it too. It's a popularity contest. So you want to look at your piece of content. If it has 0 engagement, 0 likes, 0 comment, 0 shares, what is that telling Facebook? Your content is boring. And what is Facebook going to do? It's going to serve it less and less and less and less to people. Like organically right now, you're looking at, on a good day, 5 to 7% reach organically. Right? So if you have 1,000 people, your content is going to be served to 50 people. That's it. And based on those 50 people's engagement, it is going to serve it to more or not. If it serves it to 50 people and there is no engagement, they're not going to serve it again. Makes complete sense, right? That's their job. Their job is to give you relevant, interesting content. So it's going to say, okay, I'm going to pick 50 people that are on your page and they don't do anything with it. I'm not going to serve it again. Now, if half of those people engage in it, like it, or serve it, they're going to say, okay, great. Now let's spread that. Let's serve it to 150 people and see if this thing goes by, starts to take fire. So that's how it works. So it is really counterproductive for you to have content on Facebook that is not engaging, and people don't get that. Yeah, when you go to your Facebook page and look at your last 10 pieces of content and look at it, and it's very easy. You just look at it. Did anyone like it? Did anyone commented on it? Did anyone shared it? If your last 10 pieces of content are completely dead, as in not engaging, then you really need to have a stop, time out, and say, okay, what is it that we need to do to have engagement? You cannot fake engagement. You can't. You cannot, you could ask the 10 people, but by the way, it knows if it's the same 10 people that like it over and over again, and it knows that it's you liking your own content. You're not going to fool Facebook about that. But if it's not engaging, if people are not engaged in there, you want to have a timeout and say, okay, what is it about our content that is not engaging? It's counterproductive. So the point that I want to make with this is that the goal is not to have content on your Facebook page. The goal is to engage on your Facebook page. That's what it's about. So if you're not engaging, then you're missing the point. And if you're not engaging, then that means your content is not sufficient for the for your Facebook audience, and you need to revise that and think it over.